Hey everyone, Kevin here with Victory 4x4. In today's video, we're going to install our underseat storage MOLLE in the back of our 4th gen Toyota Tacoma. So here we have the panel as well as our stainless logo plate. This is the only thing you need to install before this goes into the truck. So this is just going to slide in behind the cutout in the bottom corner down here, and it will install with 2 stainless number 10 screws. Once you get both of those started, you'll just need an 1/8 inch hex to tighten those up. And then we can take our assembled panel and move into the back seat here to get it installed. So in the back of the truck, you're first going to need to fold the seat up, and then you're going to be looking for the zipper end here on the bottom edge of the seat. This may be tucked in underneath here since it does have some Velcro on it from the factory, where they're essentially trying to hide it from view for day-to-day use. So pull that out, and you can unzip it, exposing these 2 bolt heads here. Those are the hardware that you're going to use to install your panel, but what we want to do is cut just a couple small slots in the carpet on the bottom side, or fabric if you will, on the bottom side of the seat here, allowing these 2 mounting tabs to slip through and bolt in using those fasteners, then allowing you to zip this back up and have it look nice and clean and discreet in there. So basically, using the 2 bolts as your guide, I'm going to come just inside of the zipper here, maybe 3/16 to 1/4 inch, to try and avoid any of the stitching holding that zipper into the fabric here. And then again, just using the bolt as a guide, we're going to kind of try and start at the top side of it there and press our razor blade all the way through. At that point, you can kind of double check how centered you are on that and make any minor adjustments as needed, both up or down to your cut here. So you should wind up with something about like that. And we can then do the same thing down here on the bottom. And then we're going to need a 14mm socket to remove these 2 bolts. So keep in mind that with that hardware out of there, your seat will kind of drop and move around a little bit, so you may have to manipulate that to line it back up. But you can then take your panel, slide it through your newly slotted holes, and then line all of this back up and start those factory bolts back in place. With both of those started, you want to leave them a little bit loose so that you can swing the panel out away from the seat and be able to install and do the same thing over on the other side. So over here on the other side, the installation is pretty much identical. You're doing the same 2 slits in the seat fabric. You've got the same 2 mounting bolts inside of here. The only real difference is that we wound up about 1 inch in from the zipper on this side. That may be due to just some factory variation in the seat fabric placement. So yours may be the same, yours may differ just a little bit. So again, just use the bolts as a guide and get this thing installed. Once you have it in place like this, your hardware is loose on both sides. Just make sure that it's pressed in nice and tight against the seat along the top edge here, and then you can take your 14 and tighten these up. With both of those tight, you can then zip this back up and then tuck your zipper as well as the seat fabric back in down here. From there, you can come over to the driver's side and do the same thing, tighten your hardware, tidy up your zipper, and then you just want to check one time the operation of the seat, making sure that it opens and closes properly without any interference along here. You can make any minor adjustments as needed, and at that point, this installation is complete. So as always, if you guys have any questions about this install or anything else we offer here at Victory 4x4, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can always email us at info@victory4x4.com or call us at 269-459-8447.